Wait, Sigayus?
Yes, Dan, again.
Well, Fumble for welcoming to the program we use. The program where they bring information come to you. I don't say within also outside this country, you go on for take part, and the only way for do that.
Now for sending comments or question to the number we see on the screen.
Well, it will be your voice.
My voice.
Inside the program, we will bring now, after one alleged drowning of the temple, one of them, William Wise been go talk to young people them how they feel about that. Next staff talk on the Bond local council election results, and then the Minister for Local Government and Rural Development, they talk on their new plan. The Walsh Memorial School entrance has been flooded, and an accident being at the hillside bypass road where brake fail and some people get problem. These and more plus other things that we will bring control now inside the program we use. Mina, that must say.
And Mina Yvette calls me.
Well, we're going to take a break and join with sponsors.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
Drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
This Ramadan, the Babala Ramadan.
This Ramadan, I wonder who's me Sunakati and Sokoli the commot. How I wish I could able buy for the host and for me and the family.
This Ramadan, you blessing go be Babala. As Orange they bring you Babala Ramadan. Yes, you get the chance for shop for free from 250,000 leons to 1 million leons. Yes, buddy, you hear me? Shop up to 1 million leons for free every week for the next 6 weeks. 37 lucky Orange money customers them and the agents them go get the chance for shop for free every week. Sometimes you go be one pandemo. You go follow the live draw. Now radio and TV forget the updates about the people that will go do the free shopping. But this Babala Ramadan promotion, remember say this promotion now Orange when join an attached one with Yagio Keke. They come with this promotion.
Orange is all about what matters to you. Orange.
Well, family, welcome back. Well, we first story that following the alleged drowning of some temple runners them, we young company William Wise mean talk to young people them na freedom.
Silva. A stress man in the Ghana, the country, make man in the group and this temple.
So, you as individuals, which kind of stress will you think say make people let go? This kind Temple One here?
Okay, one, because of work not in the country. Then two, man them self-employed for themselves. Then the government still the harass man them. You left for go work with your keke or your bike. For go find you living. And they harass you.
So now because of lack of employment, people they left for go now.
Yes, because of people they suffer. Now the country sufferation so much.
To Mr. Emmanuel Fortune. So pathetic with the youth man, and that's why you see man they go Temple One, you know, but that's also the best option for man then. But in anything in life, it's all about risks. Man don't go, some don't survive, but the one day we don't survive, then Boku, then plenty than the one day we don't survive. You know, we get some plenty Sierra Leoneans that we don't go, where they really strain. So man passes selling kidney back for return. You know, and we get some we sell food, they chat with, we right here now, I get the information, everything on my phone. Then they survive. Some man not successful self, some man not in a camp again. Yeah, but all I know for move, you say, because of that they don't go survive. So you self for go, you don't know, you never can tell. Some man I pick make you go Europe. Some man we don't own I go Europe. But that not for motivating because that person don't go do Temple One, they don't succeed. That person don't go do Temple One, you don't succeed. So like if you say yourself you will succeed. All man get luck. You see the fingers there, all not the same. So if that somebody go succeed, so you don't motivate to say because of that somebody don't go succeed. So myself go do and succeed. They wrong. Let man be careful of these days. It's not the last days. Because if you saw the operate, say that person don't go succeed, you never can tell. Waiting will be you.
Actually, I not feel same me for look me country. I go there, I go down other side, or I go so for other side. Because waiting can cause that more. We get some elders and way they can sabotage Sierra Leone. What I mean sabotage, can't tell me say you don't win GV, you don't do so, you don't do so. Done by then, when you wait time now for Lago see the way forward. At treatment I will see. Well, which of course that's the kind of treatment in the but. And if you say we get the problem at the end of the way they do this project.
Dan?
Well, now listen to young man them. Tuna they see because this oversee we want for good if you know what the correct road. Now the end results down there. Anyway. Well, next staff talked to on the Bont local council election results. Well, he talked to William Dominic JJ Tucker.
Mena Christopher A. Jones, Electoral Officer, National Electoral Commission. Not to buy election, first of all. Now, continue election with people and party be able subscribe for the nomination. So when we do this election, and this election are for multi-member ward, it means say now what may be we not to one councillor go govern. And this election, it happen at Putloko, it happen at McKinney, and both winner Ward 308. Election done. The total number of councillor for governor ward now 5.
Okay.
We've been done do 3. Balance of 2. So when we do this balance 2, APC gets 1 winner Daddy A. Vondo.
Okay.
661 votes, 30.83%. Musa Mina of SFPP, he gets 690 votes, winner 32.18%. So they all two qualified because now 2 persons want for full up the balance 3, make it go 5 for governor Ward 308 na Bond City, Bond Municipal Council. There are 5 councillors there. So for the 5 councillors there, 4 na SLPP, 1 na APC, put together 5 councillors for cover Ward 308 Bond Municipal Council.
The Minister for Local Government and Rural Development don't talk but a new plan for push a ministry go before. I mean talk to we on company inside the program we na detail.
The new plans what I want to make. I want for provide new offices then for the new councils, give them personnel, provide furniture for them. In fact, most of them councils they don't even get vehicles for do their job. So I intend for do all of that so that then council will be functional.
All right. So as you say, when are the position now? Then region chief then now where you give or take vision on?
Well, the region chiefs they replace them now. You see, in fact, we don't do for the south, we don't do for the east. Now the north now we depend for do get the new regents there.
All right, but people say this now political business. What you go on for say?
No, now because it was one-sided. Now we decide for try for bringing new blood into the regency. You understand?
All right, now in terms of salary, the paramount chief they normally ever they get salary. So what you don't do so far, what people need?
Well, for this short time, we don't kind of office, we don't ensure say all the backlog of salaries for the paramount chief nationwide, all they go to their account now as from today as at the top.
All right, so, okay, now finally, now project can come under local government, right? But other council and they get benefit of them a project there. So why you intend for shape then kind of a project there?
Well, we intend for correct that now, that projects will go distribute them evenly.
Alright, well for building this at the Walsh Memorial School entrance, a flood, the terror income. So we own Alfred Philly, Bingode, and they send this for you.
Mrs. Sylvia Scott, I teach at the Annie Walsh Memorial School at Easton. Me the acting vice principal. This thing where you been the so, it not mean there 3 days ago. Now one night where rain come heavily, even in the late till morning time, by the time they kind of school, we meet here so don't flood so. At the gates this, we main gates. In fact, we main gates when they allowed for pass. We don't lock all the other gates and because we don't make them play 2 and see. So now the situation is.
So what thing I don't do for modest thing happen?
My sister, what we go do? The best we try for do. The gatesman, now you the sister Mr. Johnny. Then try for put stone then where the people go. Jump and tap with their help. And they hold on to them till they jump over. But we were able to do nothing. Because the water come, they move. The gutter you see under, it block. The water they stay one place. In fact, step now you don't begin smell. 3 days.
So the city council and the council can do anything. So now me go to there.
City council know this area and this problem. Government for the look around for see. So this is not school. Small picking there, big picking there. And a main road. It's a block easy road where the thing makes so for kind side. So it's difficult for we. All I go ask is government then can now, city council and see them they don't come take picture. If they look for we and see how best they can make for clear the water, that this place go accessible. We know say the gutter are one thing in block rights now. Okay? And the picking and then go to this. The exam na next week. If the rain cannot all time, now we got to suffer. The picking is there.
The annual Memorial School dam, voila. Well, fumble, accidents happen on a hillside bypass road where, according to you, saying a brake failure. Well, producer Lucian Gandam Indede, and he may bring with this interview.
Edward, how you manage?
When I break knife.
Okay, you be the condo?
Yeah, I be the condom, yes.
Right. But you know bang anybody?
No problem.
So how you doing now? Because where this whole thing be busy?
Yeah, because from up here now I lost break. I try for match because I don't know. You know, because she said it's not good again, I try for
Sena.
So at least not good.
Okay, yeah, smart.
The man say not get break, so it's not advisable for us to go to right now. We go cause another thing.
Because the motor can break failure.
Yeah, so enough for move on this square. If not so, we will fair way for at least. Send the driver so that we will move on to the nearest police station.
I think that's the only solution.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So how can they help us? Is there any possibility?
You get any contact for Meden?
Arts, the director for distance learning, he talked on the strides students they make at the College of Theology and Management and how they were able to expand at the provinces. So Lucian Ganda, we put this together.
Reverend Bashiru Bindi, me na the director of distance learning, College of Theology and Management and Church Training Center. Initially, na so the college we start for trained pastors there. For different churches in our salon. But as time goes on, we decide for diversify the curriculum. We change, follow, we able produce social workers then. We also produce people where they work in a financial institution, as well as people embark where go work inside the government for let them go able help for let government go before.
So what do you mean by that? What are some of the courses they want to do apart from theology?
Well, we get two different programs then. Yeah. Under the theology, we do certificates, we do diploma, then we do degree. Then under the management, we do community development, we do BSc, business administration. Yes, and then courses and then we do under the two.
So far, how successful this college don't be from the time where we don't tell the everybody that college they name than that small corner. Yes. I don't get anything for write home about.
Yes, in fact, the college we don't grow because first time will not be the award degrees. But as time goes on, we don't get an affiliation with the University of Sierra Leone, where we don't begin award degrees in both theology and their management courses. Then in Tapia no more, we don't decide for take the college to the people and at the provinces because we get some pastors them and social workers and teachers the way they upline. We don't get access for Canada city main towns or cities them for able to get university education. So we design the distance program for let we able to reach them so that they will able to develop, empower themselves and develop their capacity.
So you mean not get different places?
Yes.
Okay, take me to one small bar.
Well, the distance program, they have 5 different centers. We get an affiliate here because we get people in way they work not able to make them go to class. So we get distance and free toya, we get an a Kabbalah, we get an a Kono, we get an a Bo, we get an a Moyamba.
Kabbalah?
Kabbalah, yes.
Una get any?
We get an A.
Una don't get any students who don't ever produce well.
Kabbalah, we start the distance program day in 2010, 2011.
Well, that's a long term business.
Yes, we don't start that for long. We don't get 4 sets of graduates, then we don't graduate in both theology and community development.
So we get successful people.
We get successful people. Initially, the people in Kabbalah, we actually be based in Kabbalah, we commodity, they not be get the university not be the reach there. So waiting be the happen. Most of the top jobs then people that will come outside and they be take the job.
Well, let me turn here inside the health corner.
Jibila Kamara.
Yeah, Jibila, you see, can this morning where you sweat happen?
The problem, I don't do work for the sick with the money. You understand? I don't go in sauna basement. Don't phone I don't go in a corner. But when go detect I got hepatitis B, we the concern about the liver and the kidney. And now it don't go to the worst. Don't make me I only bleed. You understand? Don the doctor we I be meet with when a doctor like we say for go do test. When I go do the test, he say the liver don't get damage. You don't get something like a scar. I try for ask him if any way they like for buy medicine we go able to help me more. You know, but he not be able to give me no right answer. So I can't look for help.
So you tell you almost this operation cost or what's it cost for go do this liver surgery?
And not ever tell me that operation cost.
So what's the advice you say?
Well, in advice me nothing because me try for ask her for convince her if we go the way something other doctor because he tell me say the kidney, the liver not the function according to I for function. You need to give the actual way it forgive. You understand? So it make me out well, I just feel discouraged, it make I feel like dying.
So what do you call for now? What do you call for?
Well now I do call for help. Maybe other doctors and out there will understand more. If anyway they for render help to me, let them render this help to me.
So if possible help you say you do with like contacts?
Well I do 17 Mill Street.
Mill Street.
Get phone number, my phone number 077 999 591. Then I use 078 668 999.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, okay, that man the 6 serious one. Anyway, one for Bill number 2 River community don't get a first school structure while we and Dominic JJ Talker been there and he sent this for you.
Well, me na Victor Adin, me na the beach youth chairman where the government down at the beach and the resort.
What's that is?
Down the beach.
Okay.
Number 2.
Mind this.
Well, at the school building where the former headman in your own time where he been the way in the try for do. Till now, but I you say this so he not been able to get hand again.
Okay, but done.
Yeah, but one of the soil where they inside the America here in West where now Mr. Hope.
Okay.
And you get Joanna Hope.
Okay.
When I then serve the sponsor the school for like it done for like we meet up next year for like then the picking at the village go for can use them. So fix with it and fix them up.
Oh no, chairman now. Somebody go ask say no if not the first school is ever wise with all this big name within a road there the world number 2 beach, number 2 river.
Oh yes, now the first school is ever we feel say we try for fix up now we self we happy for that. We not say through this 2 classroom we now for nursery. As you see the land big.
Okay.
And we look for government for kind side for like it can make other classrooms more for like we will get schools the community.
Well, winner of the Granny contest, Aisata Kaba, aka Shine You, yes, don't tell thank to Wales.
Aisata Kaba, you mean kind of last time say they go stand a contest. Now I see you with crown. So tell me what happened.
Well, this crown when they give me, what I go for, I succeed. I can't tell all man thank you. Don't know where they help me. community, New England Village, Razak, can't tell the whole thank you for waiting and do for me. And I will snap now all my doors for tell thank you. Pastor Kana for can't tell thank you no more. I've been talking as I say I deserve them for win. Indeed, God answered me.
So, what magic way you get to make you win?
Well, not so magic. I'm a talent. So I appear to.
And find out, say, as people immediately we go with other support them. You know, and some say the winner you win, you know, really deserve her. What to make you really win this winner?
Well, not for me go talk, the nation go talk because the nation go watch. Would I deserve her?
Okay.
All man know that.
Now you don't be now the queen. Mommy queen now for New England was that. What you plan for them?
Well, I don't plan nothing for them. But as thank you no more, and thank you no more again for telling.
So you don't get anything like say for the engage with council or themselves,
well,
work with the honorable lady around themselves.
Well, the honorable tell me thank you, me say go tell and thank you. Everybody when they can fly, I tell them very thank you.
Okay. Now you get for hand over this crown now by going for next year to the person get for win.
Yes,
so I get for turn like. What you get for tell the person by the grace of God next year?
Well, the person, I myself active and no more get so. Same thing to the person, but we get for win.
So finally, you want to say thank you to Fambola again?
All man to everybody, one not gonna in the world. The all man support me like how they support me. So me say they tell them thank you. Let God bless them, let God guide them, protect them. Say to 98 to SLBC, the all waiting they do for me, I tell them thank you.
Well done, that's Nakimina. I mean, do that interview day.
Alright, that's the winner of the Granny contest. I said Akaba, we all man they call Shine Yai. Well, I mean to talk to we entertainment producer King Milan. And we want to take a short break and we'll come back, we'll go inside the second half of the program. Well,
yes.
Let's send you now.
Yes, no send you.
Well, the man I see on screen named David Dumbuya, of course, now we own Salon Brother. He don't go train overseas, he come, and in the proprietor now for Logical Shoe Making Center. Now, man way, of course, he get talent. Tell people like
The next person.
Alright, the man I see on screen named Dr. Davidson Comoy, in a member Bond District family. Well, they are for tell we about one symposium where they go for all number 2 and it go for be this weekend. Yes, Doctor, tell family I do.
Family I do.
Alright, now tell me about this symposium. What's it there about?
The symposium is about Bond District. First of all, I'll go back to history. Bond District has got a very rich cultural and scientific background. But this district been so neglected by all successive governments. Bond District have been done very successful scientifically, culturally. Let's get back to the craft. The famous normally in the world, we will not get now. Within our American and European museums and today, over 3,000 years old. Now Bond District people in the cover. The famous Congo B, which are the first African submarine. Before even Whitman they do submarine. Now Bond they make submarine. Well later on they say for cannibalism, but actually it was for warfare. Then they use them before even Whitman came in this country. The Whitman came, they been so quick for grassroots and civilization and developed. The Bond became trade center, trade, commerce and trade, British farms, French farms, so much so that they termed the island alone the Christmas Island. But when Whitman don't go, independence don't come, everything don't die back. The whole district don't come to almost zero. Poverty, you no need for go to statistics Sierra Leone for know how the place backward and poor. Even the fishes that they get now, they're all done poor, now they get it again. Everything don't go behind. So we all come together now. We say, no, enough is enough. In 2009, we formed the Bond family. 2009. But then, small error been there. Because when I say Bond family, the mainland Bond vex. Because they say, oh, this now just the island. So the mainland. So we decide now say it should be called Bond District Family. So include everybody now on the island and the mainland. So now, over these years, we don't pass behind all the governments, by Kuruma, they give you ambulance, in fact, 2 ambulances now. We fight hard Ebola. We are the very first people who fight Ebola so hard that we get the least casualties in this country, you know. So we don't go ahead. Now we don't decide to hold a symposium for put all the problems on the table. We were outside the district, the people that were in the diaspora, the home base we call them. We actually will coin the terminology, if English go accept them. We say the domestic diaspora and the international diaspora. Domestic diaspora now, we will not do it again. But we are here either working or people studying almost permanently. Then the home base and people that we don't do it. Because why we do that? Because there had been a rift, you know, suspicion. Because people then say, I don't have a book, they don't forget about it. So we now want to unite everybody. We work together like a needs assessment. We now find out what is our problem and how to solve that problem. And that blueprint, we get around. We give, without we give. Either international investors, NGOs, local government, and so on and so forth.
So we're not able for FENOT, it's waiting at the problem.
No. We will there. The one that with the America, Britain, and other things, they have their problems. They have the problems. We have the problems. The home base get them problem there. But we want to synchronize everything. That's why the symposium would go.
So why make the one the way they out all along no can develop that part there for make it push go before?
No, we've been on the try. Not that we've been on the try. We've been on the try. I said from 2009. We've been on the try. But you know, as we say, everything gets time. When the time not mature yet, you know.
But somebody will look and say, just because the head of state that they come out and I just make una really one from, we are not formed from 2009, but we are not being so effective because yes, still Bond are one of the districts that were backward. But then now the president who we get now they come out. So we not just want for kicker now for let Bond be recognized.
No, well, many people may think that way, no, but not so. The president himself has been part of us during this struggle before he became. The institution is older than the presidency. He's been there part of us. The 50th anniversary, independence anniversary, we invite 200 tourists. Kredengo Bond, he was there. He attended the cultural night. We pass, you know, Bond is a tourist zone, you know, and even when we get the dinner, you not be able to go, but your wife attend. You know, not because you don't can. It's like I'm running to Waterloo on foot. At the reach J Junction, and somebody say, I know my friend, he said, make I give you a lift. I mean, it just enhanced me. You know, so that's what has happened.
So this symposium, whose impact you get for create, we finally go see a turnaround the Bond district.
Well, we believe say it will create a very, very big impact. In fact, what will they do is that we want to create, you know, a model which other districts can follow. Something has to start somewhere. And if you look at Sierra Leone, almost everybody is sleeping.
So when you talk about model now, like monuments now I make, or when I really want to look on road, when I look on health, education, what do you really know how to do?
My God, we have so many things we are looking at. I say model so that others will follow, because people are sleeping. You see, look at Freetown. Everybody is looking up to government for jobs. Young people, we are blessed with the young population, youth population, so high in this country. But they are almost very, very idle. Look at Freetown. You see a host of people sitting down all day with the drive, going to work, by the time we meet the same people who will be sitting there. You go body, you on good day. Now we want to move from that position now to a better position.
Employment.
Now, would they look at education, science and technology, health, water and sanitation, agri and marine resources, mining and petroleum. This is just Bond District, and we have these facilities in Bond District. All of them: tourism, infrastructure, gender and youth empowerment, access to financial services.
Then they're all boku.
But una get Rutile, of course, now na Bond District. But what's actually one of the benefits from the Sierra Rutile?
In fact, if you've been just waiting to look at land, mining is part of our goals. You see, a lot of these things we get to think twice, because government in handy, local government, urban government, central government, and so on and so forth. We did take careful steps and take a private sector initiative so that we'll not go mass anybody in tow.
Okay.
We know we'll not benefit nothing from rutile, from bauxite. If I don't know rutile and bauxite no more, there's a mineral called zirconium, which is not actually officially accounted for. But we know how to create anything until we scientifically find out. That is why we are going for this symposium.
Okay. All entire we done. All entire you don't name them too much. So we're not able to prioritize one or two way. We're not able to focus for actualizing say 1 or 2 years.
They're not too much, because Bond District is very rich in human resource base. As the resources you hear, they are also synonymous to the human resource base we have.
Okay.
We have so many highly educated people, specialists abroad and here, within here. So we are going to tackle them. We have already allocated.
How many years now we will do all in?
It's not a question of year. We are going to allocate now. We are going to decide now.
Okay, this is the only thing we discussed at the symposium.
We are out of this. We have a blueprint.
Okay.
You know, after World War I, after World War II, Europe had what we call a Marshall Plan, and that developed Europe.
Okay. So now that same thing around.
That's it. That's
all
it.
right. It's okay. All right, sir. Thank you, Dr. Komod. We'll come back to you later for say the last one. I'll go to you, David. David, you know, man, we first of all say to you.
Well, thank God. I just want to tell people once more. I do. Me and David, we are commonly called logical. I start shoemaking is before ever I go to the training center. I get it naturally. I studied in Italy. I studied in China. I am specialized in leather and leather product technology for the past, let's say, over 30 years now. Because I don't start this work since I was a youth, a boy, yes, till up to this stage.
Okay.
Yes. But because of love we get for country, and I just want to say, myself put my idea in the development of our own country, make a friend myself, now this country back where I strain so, but I not take make anything. Because
So but why you strain? You talk about strain, why?
well, because the idea look the waste.
What you want to do?
Well, I want to impact my talent into this country.
You want to train other people?
Yes,
then?
I want to train others so that we will produce footwear then for we save, when quality footwear. More especially, we government they spend quite a huge amount of money in the purchase of armed forces footwear.
So I want to train, you get a center, you don't create a center?
Well, I don't start a center. I get a vast land of autonomy set by.
Okay.
I get 45 feet by 15 feet hall where I don't build.
Okay.
Where the weight just equipment for start the training. And I don't do plenty sample where even the army logistic officer.
So they make boots all?
I make all kind of footwear, all kind of boots, both deformatives and non-deformative shoe manufacturing. That me specialize for.
Okay, before people see the sample, What do you hold you up? What you know able for establish?
Well, when I'm in China, I'm able to convince the CLFI, that the China Leather and Footwear Industry Research Institute, University of China, which I'm studying, for make them come Sierra Leone for establish leather and footwear industry so that we will create job for the people of Sierra Leone. So they just asked me, okay, this is good. Go back to Sierra Leone, put this before the government of Sierra Leone so that as soon as the government of Sierra Leone exchange note with the Chinese government, it's confirmed to conduct technical cooperation between China and Sierra Leone.
So you don't put them before then now?
Now 8 years this now. The 17th of June 2010 now Canada this country.
30
8 years now.
They're not looking.
The 17th they're not looking. I don't work out and down. I don't go all about.
They're not looking.
They're not looking. People who they watch television go testify them. This not
when
the
that's
first
it,
time
we need
come
for
here.
look the sample them for let people and see.
Well,
actually what you tell for talking, what you
as-
bring come na salon.
As una just invite me today, I now get sufficient time for
Okay, then no
for
have
fulfill
to-
this for
okay.
complete this one.
Okay.
But as people go see, this now just rough skate. By the time by the next time I will come up here, I will already am. This now.
I need to use on a machine.
The only machine where I get now that one where shoe I call on this tailoring shop they use.
Okay.
But me the convert them to heavy duty purpose where they do their work here so for me. That sewing machine there, I lose them all. I the couple up them with another support tools they want to use for them for making him able to stitch heavy thing
Heavy
for me.
material.
Heavy
So
material.
from where you cannot go it?
No.
You not go
Up
it
to now,
anything?
there. Yes. Also, this na sandals. This na sandals where I just start.
Okay.
I can make and reach up the calf. I can make and reach nearly to the knee.
Okay.
Yes. I get different design. And they make shoes where they wear go all about you know the same kind and nobody in foot. Yes. I don't work for plenty people and can testify. I don't work for somebody where pay me, it take and go overseas. Where you wear in shoes, any side go people and they ask how say I buy them, who say I get them. He called somebody also for make it go give me $150 just for telling me say, David, I'm so glad the shoes you make me. Whenever I put them on, people are asking me where I got them, where I bought them. And
Okay. So then what you want to happen?
now, as we don't get a new government, I ask this government now for support so that we go create a job for the youth. Make a train the youth, then we employ them, we work for ourselves. Instead of government, they spend big money for other military boots, and they make all. I don't make sample I go show the logistic officer, they say, you don't believe, pass me, make another one before him, incident, look me tell and start and finish. I do one before him. I make sample, can go, you don't believe. Give me big lorry for go collect me tools and material, then for can work before them. I go do one before them. Now ordinance, then they are living people, then they are alive now.
So no need for send for boots again overseas.
We don't need for send for boots overseas.
So you're going for produce a large quantity of with military.
If
man.
given the support, I'll be able to train others.
Then you work with Chinese partners then.
Well,
No, we work with the machines.
the machines them, they did. In fact, we get some industries that way after some years, then they pull all the old tools and pack them. They get fresh tools for continue.
So you can start with that.
Making start with the old tools and the way we not go buy too much. And I get plenty colleagues that out there where they will support me. You see?
So how you get materials then?
I dey process leather from raw skin. This goat kanda, I dey process them from raw. This cow, I dey process them from raw to leather. I dey use that leather for make different kind of leather products. Leather bags, leather belts, wooden casings coated with leather. All of them make an amino area that we specialize for. I dey work even for the deformed people, the orthopedic shoe manufacturing. Where somebody who is deformed in order to help them move. I make shoes for somebody where you know work better, but that shoes where you put 9 foot, at least they will help them for making him move. And they do all that. Yes.
So but you just need assistance.
I need assistance. And also, I want with government also for contact the CLFI. I get all the contact in China. I get all relevant documents here so with me. I mean, don't write the foreign minister, the minister of trade and industry, the past government. And now that we don't get a new government, I believe this is not the time where this thing will happen.
Under the new direction.
The new direction.
So you can talk with the Chinese ambassador?
Okay.
Well, I'm in contact. The first ambassador when me did it, I'm in non-contact them because the former, the past first lady me give me note for go see the Chinese ambassador where me go contact them. So from then he say he don't get nothing for do with this. pass. Now we own government will contact them, the Chinese government, then Chinese government will order them for going to this project.
Okay, David. All right, thank you very much. David, of course, the man called Logical.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, quickly, what for read this text message them. This is we use. We call on the Minister of Transport and Aviation and the team for provide at least 2 good working freedom. They say life, one, and safety, they come first. From Hansels, Bangora, Marathon.
And this one say we use with brothers and sisters them for learn a lot about this temple run because they die boku in Africa.
They say no need for left with beloved nation just for the sake of greener pasture to temple run. They say why then people also not they use the money for start business of their choice. Pastor Moses say.
Driver then forget for be careful this rainy season for avoid plenty accident. This one they come off from Mrs. Scott na Aberdeen.
All right, this one said the government of the new direction is to give support to creative, shoe talented man through the Ministry of Innovation and Technology because we country for produce leather products like bags, shoe belts, and other things. Then.
And this other one say appreciates the idea of the local government minister for we give support to the local council then at the country from Daddy Cole na Clinton.
He said and most he said David need government support for improve one of in work them and in a man with talents.
Kudos to SLBC management for when they show the World Cup. He say una keep it up from Sam Daniel na Poti.
Alright, they say we the people of Lunge appreciate the great work of Wales. Please Dan Moss ask Mr. David Dumbuya if he can establish a young factory for leather products. Pastor Moses saying in Lunge. David will tell you that later before we go. But quickly
okay, again last one here then. This one say Bond family una been done vex relax for a long time now. The person they ask say why now from Jusu Vandi na New England.
Well, when Mr. Dauda Wuri found this phone, of course, this is a Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. And in fact, the Edge, I don't get this phone more than 1 week now, and we still look for the person we get it look black, and then at this seal, and the only way we go at the farm and for just open them for we. You don't get 665 calls. We put them on for let we get the person, but I mean, we don't hear anybody. So you can come for see Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. Then we got one toolbox now. This toolbox, I want Mr. Richard Max Koroma. Now I bring the toolbox here. So I think say the person left on a keke. Well, you get some mark. You get one mark there. Now you can tell me that mark there, the name where they this blue toolbox. Then we get one drive, one car key. Well, this car key, it's like Toyota or Nissan. Now for car identifier, of course, you get in automatic lock. And then one, of course, Feka, Ibrahim Feka, will get you voter ID card. Sometimes anything can happen for by-election. So you go out for user.
Okay.
Well, and with that, quickly, what for bring this one?
Okay, Church of the Firstborn don't hold them Thanksgiving for picking them. Well, we go join Sheku G. Kamara.
It said, my goodness extended not that you do that and are grateful to God.
As one for bringing the United National Committee Development Association, when Alhaji Isa Katko Kamara Tima before being talk on peace and unity to the Muslim people, and well, Alfred Mansaye send this for we.
We do them because we feel say this na the time we will send the message. We na the imam them. What thing we na the priest na the member. If like how my brothers and sisters, the brothers they don't can talk. For say we dey try to unite the entire country. Believe me, I'm sure the administration now, where the President, His Excellency, retired Brigadier Madabio, the first thing where he talk, he say I want to make sure say politics done and let we all be one people, mean a president for the entire country. And wallahi, the only way where it will succeed if we all come together, we all there at peace. Because if confusion they under, Allah they under, then the tormentor would under, and not say go up. As my big brother say, now this not the thing where they torment me. I remember there was one time where we get another program where all the paramount chief, I talk HEB in the first lady, I say I not be able to sleep the whole of the night because of the problems that were there. As she said, then we try. The last time, all the years I've been a drum. But then they've been politicized this thing. Say sometimes you get an ambition for something. But really, nobody know the way don't want for go before. For me, don't want for go.
All right, that's now Alhaji Isa Katko Kamara, of course, the man waiting before the United National Committee Development Association. Well, quickly, Doctor, just say your last word that you want to tell the family for the symposium.
Well, the symposium, now for all Bontanians, most of the brothers have not done Creole, but I believe say this time, what I know in roots, I advise all of them for turn back, they will all come together, and anybody who is married Bontanian, anybody who is married to, you get a woman who come up born, or you born day, you are all invited. They will go make back with land. Then most you say self feedback Shabruman.
Yes, sir.
Would they call it?
All right, sir.
Another 80. You self feedback Shabruman would invite you. Okay. Everybody.
All right,
the 23rd Nana Day symposium day. Boss day from here on the 22nd. Ferry Junction, PK Wellington, and J Junction.
Okay. Okay.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock for the day. Yeah. Quickly, David, what you want for left? Maybe they make an appeal, not only to governments, but to other people. Good at somebody.
Private investors.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, somebody open up to everybody, especially people who go like for join me for make we develop this country. Me plan, me target, now that I want to impact me own talent into other people.
I'll forget you.
My line 077 31 88 64.
31 88
yes.
64.
077 31 88 64. Okay. And also quickly but when they were trained gonna Peter Z in program they talk say how somebody from England when Mr. Dion Domingo late we don't die since 1982 say I train them. Okay. Which is very wrong. Okay. So me now the legacy that we must set. If not, I don't stay in England or neither, I'm sorry, in China or neither Vietnam, so I get connection. Okay. But for make I pass this talent to others, and how somebody who I don't train, they go lie, tell people say, nah, somebody from England. So that's not lie.
All right.
It's bad.
Anyway,
okay.
All right. Thank you very much,
thank
David.
you. Thank you.
Well, quickly, of course, Nayasu, we go wrap up. I'm not going for 7 all, but one text they say, we own brother and sister them, therefore land a lot, but this temple run. And this other one, they say,
I think so. We don't even know.
We don't even know.
Yes.
All right. Well, now so we'll put the cutting down. One for tell all we colleague them. We put on for the program. Plenty thank you, Ibrahim Alim Conte, and all man. One for tell them thank you. One put on Lucian, the producer. So we'll meet back again on Friday. In that must say.
I mean, Yvette Goldsmith.